Bonjour mes amis, welcome on this little cooking show, and today I'm going to do something absolutely fantastic, especially for the winter. Now it's nice and cold and we want something nice and cozy to eat at night time. So we're going to do a Schönring organic chicken. So that chicken is being raised on the orchard in a Schönring family, and it's an organic chicken, which is absolutely fantastic for Mother Nature also. And with that, we're going to do with iBank organic cider, a medieval cider. I work with iBank for many years with Julian Road. Amazing family, amazing people. I don't know if you've ever been to see their farm or where they are located. It's fantastic. It's stunning place. And they sell from apple wine to organic cider. Driver ciders and everything about ciders. The apple syrup is fantastic. So please, if you go around, it's very good. So what we're going to do first, we need to marinate the chicken. Okay, a minimum 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, but minimum 6 hours to give a nice flavor of the cider. So why I'm using the medieval cider, because this cider is made of apple and honey, so it's beautiful. So what we're going to do first of all, we have to break down the chicken, okay? So the chicken here raised on the Schönring farm is organic and is also being fed with apple. Fantastic, isn't it? And this one is about 2 kg. So you have enough. A chicken of 2 kg is plenty for 6 people or very 4 hungry people. But for 6, it's fantastic. It's perfect for 6, okay? So I'm going to break it down as I say, very simple. With the wings and the carcass, I will do stock, so it's no waste here. So as I say, it's very simple. You follow the bone which is in the middle. Nice and straightforward. Okay. And we follow the bones nice and slowly. Make sure you don't cut yourself. That's it. First part and the second part. So what is very important when you do these things, obviously, is a good knife. Is no story about that. But with a good knife, it is very easy. Just follow the bones. So it's no trick here, you know. Very simple. I'm going to take these bones as well. Much nicer. That's it. So with the carcass, I will do a nice chicken stock, and for that, for the chicken stock, I'm going to break down a little bit the bones, put some water at level, not too much water, it need to be just at level, okay? And cook it slowly about for 6 hours as well. So I remove that. Make sure there's no cartilage anywhere. And I'm going to split the chicken breast in 2 because they are very big. And also it will be nicer for the marinade. So we do like that. And pick up these bones as well. We don't need that, keep that for the stock. That's it. So my 2 breasts for in 2. And here I have my thigh on my leg. Take off all that, beautiful. Okay, I do that for this one. You see, it's very simple. Everybody can do that at home. It's no problem. Okay, in here and in here. That's it. 2 bay leaves. A cinnamon stick. If you have a cinnamon stick with it, it will be beautiful. And I'm going to add the medieval cider. That's it. 2 level, okay. A bit more. That's it. There we go. So now we are here for 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours. So if you are working, you can do the night before. In the morning, I will show you later. We're going to set it, and if you have a slow cooker, put in your slow cooker all day. Very good. And when you're coming at night time, the only thing you have to do is to finish the sauce. And to finish the sauce, as you will see later on, is very easy. Very straightforward. And for the sauce, you will need some lovely organic, lovely organic crème fraîche. We're going to use some carrots, some onions, some walnuts for the top, for the crunchiness, and some button mushroom. I'll see you a bit. Take care. Here we go. About 6 hours now later. We're back here from the fridge. And what we're going to do now, which is very important, is to seal your chicken to have a nice brown color. And that is going to help also for the flavor, obviously, and to do a nice color for the sauce. So what is important here is we need to remove. That's it. I'm going to take that. A little pot here, and we're going to remove the chicken part. Okay, it's nice and beautiful flavor with that organic cider from my bank. Fantastic. It's a lovely chicken you can enjoy at night time, you know. And as I said earlier, what is lovely, it's if you have a slow cooker, it's a lovely dish to do before you go to work. You come back at night, and the only thing you have to do is your sauce, you know. So here we have the chicken. I keep that my juice, obviously. Okay, I'll put that here for now. Make sure your pan is hot. I've already a splash because it's mostly because the oil is very well. And what is important when you do now your chicken is we have some carrots, so we're going to add with the chicken, some shallots, and some lovely sweet onions. So while my pot is starting to get warm, I'm going to slice my shallots. That's it. Very nice and simple. And we add the shallot with the chicken and the carrot, and they give you a lovely flavor. Keep the bay leaf, keep your cinnamons. What is lovely as well, if you like to, is juniper berry. It's a nice one to have as well. Okay, that's it. I'll put that here. Another one. Just lovely onions. And this one are nice and sweet onions. Okay, beautiful. That's what we call yellow onions. So if you ask your organic your veg man, I'm sure you can find some lovely onions. Don't take the big white Spanish ones that don't have any flavors anyway. They're not very nice to eat. It's better to see. Go to your local farmer market, and they will give you some beautiful onions that you can use. I know it's very important. You know, we especially at the time like this one, you know, is anything we can do to help our artisans, grower. It's very important, isn't it? So that is your my shallot and my onion bit diced. That is no problem. My pan is very hot now. I add my oil. So I'm using olive oil. You can use coconut oil, okay? Which is better for your health. Olive oil, coconut oil, much nicer. And we're going to see it. So that will take a couple minutes, okay, about 3-4 minutes each side. Nice brown color, nice and easy. I'm going to add the shallot here. We'll be cooking with the lovely cider, or carrot. Nice. It's a lovely flavor I'm going to have with that. Beautiful. That's it. So it's very quick. So on the hot pan, 2-3 minutes each side, and that is perfect. This is the job. Okay, so now we have our juice, our high bank cider here, our shallots, our carrots, chicken coming in oven, 180 degrees, 45 minutes. Very simple. If you have a thermometer for the chicken, when you reach 72, your chicken is cooked. So 72 degrees, the protein of the chicken is cooked. By the time the chicken brings to rest, it will be 75, 78 degrees. Perfect. we always have a tendency to overcook the chicken. Now what is lovely when you do braising, your chicken can go to 80, 85 degrees, 90 degrees. It's never going to be overcooked. It will be still juicy. This is important. And if you see with a beautiful chicken like from Sean Wayne, it's fantastic. So that is the color I'm looking for. Okay, I hope you can see. That is beautiful, both sides. So this one can go here. That's it. Continue to seal. Very good, as you can see. It doesn't take too long. It's perfect. Put back here. And it's very important to be able to see it everywhere now. Very, very important, okay? For the flavor, for the color. Good. Make sure it goes well. Put the veg on the top. Because we want the chicken to be cooked in a slider, okay? That's it. Beautiful flavor. Oh, fantastic smell from here, guys. Here on the city. And that's it. So oven on 180 degrees, 45 minutes. I'll come back to you when it's cooked. See you in a bit. Here we are back for the final stage of our beautiful dish. So our lovely chicken wing, organic chicken from Sean Wayne. Highbank ciders, and we're going to do some Highbank wine. So now it's about 45 minutes, 50 minutes as I said, cooking. We take that away. It's a beautiful, beautiful steam on the smell when you open the lid. Fantastic. So what is important now? We're going to transfer. I need the juice to reduce down. Okay, so I'm just going to put the chicken here for a minute. Okay, we'll put it on. So take off all the chicken bits. Okay, that's it. Make sure it's falling off the bones absolutely perfect, beautiful, beautiful. That's it. So all it's here now. I'm going to transfer. I have to be very careful because it's very, very hot. That's it. That's it. And I'm going to reduce down the juice now. Okay. So I want to reduce down by half. And when that will be reduced down by half, then we add the cream. So very simple. I want to keep the same dishes as displayed on my table today. So I'll just leave that like that. And that's it. That is going to reduce down. And at the same time, when our stock is going to reduce down, we're going to saute the bottom mushroom. So to saute the bottom mushroom, it's very important to have a very, very hot pan. Extremely important. I'm going to raise this one. That's it, like that. We can see now that start to boil, nice and perfect. We're going to warm up to cook our bottom mushrooms. I'm going to get the creme fraiche ready. And during the sauce, in the sauce, I'm going to use a lovely Highbank apple wine, which is fantastic. I use it sometimes for aperitif myself. But for tonight, for the sauce, I'm just going to add just at the end, so it will be a lovely flavor and rich flavors really for the winter. So my oil. And tonight, to to go with that beautiful hearty dish, I'm doing my own organic beetroot with here I have some Jerusalem artichoke and some leek all together on the side dish. Absolutely perfect. So that is boiling nicely away. I have my spoon here that we're going to add, and we just make sure the oil coming together. Not yet. Very, very soon. And we need just to add a little garlic, So the sauce. So we're going to use a little bit of a garlic to cook our mushroom. Okay, just little. And that's it. Not too much because we want to have the sauce, the cider sauce, is the king of the dish tonight. So the garlic is just to help for the mushroom. Look, your pan is very hot now. Yeah, you can listen it. That's it. I'm going to add my salt. Some pepper. A little bit of pepper for my mushroom, for my chicken also. I'm going to check my sauce now. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That's it. Nice. So the mushroom is cooking. I'm going to add my crème fraîche. So I will put the recipe. So it's very simple. It's 1 tub of crème fraîche. Okay. So I'm telling you, with the beautiful cider, I'm going to have the apple wine. The flavor you're going to have is absolutely amazing. So make sure I don't miss any. So here I'm using an organic crème fraîche, an Irish one, Irish organic. Perfect. Glenisque, you probably know yourself. Easy to find. That's it. That is my sauce. We're going to reduce that again. That's it. And once that is finished, when the consistency is the way I want, then I pour it again on top of my chicken. With the bottom mushroom on the top, I'm going to have some nasty roasted walnuts. Fantastic. Nice color of the mushroom. I might add a little bit more of olive oil. That's it. Oh, beautiful. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Boiling away nicely. So what you want is to get a lovely caramelized mushroom. Very, very important. Nicely cooked. So it's very important to have a very hot pan to see that. If the pan is not hot enough, they're just going to get back their water. And after that, they're going to boil. So the flavor is important. I'm going to put my oven on rod. The chicken. And I'm going to leave my chicken inside at the oven. I don't want the weight. So at night time, if you are doing a slow cooker, you come back very easy, take off your chicken from the slow cooker, reduce the juice, add your cream, the same way. It's done in a few minutes. Very, very, very quick. So I'm not going to add any more butter in I don't want a lot of olive oil for the garlic, because I have enough of the dairy in there. Not yet. Into a little bit more. Into a little potato for tonight. That's it. And I'm going to add my walnut. For the walnut, you can put them with your mushroom now, or you can roast them in your oven. And the best to roast walnut or any nut is 150 degrees for 20 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes, 150 degrees. And your nut will be cooked inside. Not only roasted from the outside, but also cooked inside. And the walnut with the mushroom and the chicken cider go very, very well together. That's it. The little walnut. All perfect. Beautiful flavor, beautiful smell. I get it to you now, as you can see. Fantastic, isn't it? The smell. Can you smell from it? And don't forget, listen to your pan, because you know always when the sound of your pan, how that's cooking. Cooking perfectly. Very important. Look at that, beautiful. I'm going to add my little butter on the garnish, which is not too much. That's it. Switch off the oven, because I don't want the garlic to burn. Because it's no butter, so we don't want the garlic to burn, okay? That's it. And now that is ready. That is ready. We are just waiting now for the cream to reduce a little bit more. And it will take altogether about 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, so probably again 5 more minutes to go from there. I just want to have the right consistency for you. That's it. A couple minutes anyway. And when that is done, we pour back the sauce, beautiful cider bank inside. First of all, you know what we forget? We nearly forget. You remember what we said? Some apple wine. Ouais. That's it. Beautiful. So as you saw, I kept my chicken here on 100 degrees in the oven, so at least it's not cold. They keep it nice and warm. By the time I finish the sauce, pour on the top, add my mushroom on the table. Please, I'm going to enjoy that beautiful Sean wing chicken with the I-Bank cider sauce. I still have my belly here, that I have to remove. That's it. Look at that, beautiful, isn't it? There's fantastic. I can't wait. Flavor you have on the cider, fantastic. Very, very nice. I'm just going to add a little of pepper now. And I'm only adding, I don't know if you saw, but I'm only adding the salt now. Because the sauce is nearly finished. If you're adding your salt too early, by the time your sauce is reducing, it'll be too salty. Beautiful. Nearly it. minutes. So it's nearly ready now. Also, if you want not to reduce too much on a liquid morsels, you can just add some corn flour. So to prep the corn flour is a teaspoon of corn flour, a little water, cold, mix it together and add after to your juice. I don't really like to use it, but it's very handy if you want to keep morsels. So at least it doesn't have to reduce as much. Okay, so here now it's ready. That's the perfect consistency. Beautiful. I'm going to add that to my chicken here. Believe me, when you do that, you're going to have all these beautiful smells coming. It's fantastic. And we're going to finish up the chicken that way. That's it. We're going to add our lovely butter mushroom and walnuts on the top. That's it. Finish that, sorry. So I'm going to add the butter mushroom here on the top. There we go. Make it always nice. I like to make it nice because, as you know, we eat with our eyes, isn't it? So very important. That's it. And make sure that we can see some beautiful chicken. Look at that, guys. So here we go. Sean Wing organic chicken with Albany cider and Albany apple wine for this evening. Thank you very much. Bon appétit. I'm going to enjoy that. Listen to your fan.